अनेक संयुक्तम चलम दृश्यम विकारी. My humble prostration to all realized masters. Today, we contemplate 39. First, we will see word to word meaning according to Anvayartha. First, we'll see Anvayartha, then we'll analysis, then we analyze more and more on this topic. Lingam means this subtle body. Within the gross body, there is a subtle body, and that is called lingam. Even, even, aneka sanyuktam. Anek sanyuktam. This subtle body constituted with many parts. First meaning. This subtle body is connected with many gross bodies. Or this subtle body is associated with many gross bodies. Therefore, it is called Aneka Sanyuktam. Chalam. It is movable. Drusham. It is an object of perception. It comes under the category of seen. Vikari. Vikari means changeable. There is many modification within the subtle body. Avyapakam. It is very limited, narrow. Asadrupam. Asadrupam, by nature, it is unreal, non-existent by nature. Tat katham. So, how this subtle body, Puman Syat, can this be the Purusha? Now, look at this verse. Lingam aneka sanyuktam chalam drishyam vikaricha avyapakam asadrupam tat katham syat puman ayam. Yesterday, we saw opinion about self according to Karma Kanda. Which is the previous part of the Vedas. Promoted by Jaiminis, who is the disciple of Vyas Maharshi directly. According to him, this self is different from the gross body. Vyas Maharshi himself told that self cannot become body and body cannot become self because both are different to each other. He is a disciple. Jaimini also agreed that self cannot become body or body cannot become self. They are not equal to each other. The Purva Mimamsak does not accept the authority of God. They do not believe in God. They believe in only action and its result. Therefore, yesterday we saw one statement about Purva Mimamsaka, and they say that Yavat Jivam Agnihotram Juhuya. As long as you are here, so long you have to perform the karma. And that karma will produce a particular result. And that result will get accumulated in particular format that is called adrushta. And that adrushta will give the result of your previous actions. That is called punya. That is called merit. That merits make you happy in heaven. Therefore, they say that the body through which we have performed the karmas, that is the gross body. That gross body merges back into the five great elements. Then result will remain there. Then who will enjoy this result? They say that Jivatma or Atma will enjoy the result of previous action. And after the enjoying the result of previous action, that result also get exhausted. That result will vanish after the enjoyment. Because the action also impermanent. The result of action also is impermanent. And after the enjoyment of that result get exhausted. And who will remain? The Atman will remain forever. It means Atman is eternal. Actions and its results will vanish. And Atman remain forever. It means Purva Mimamsak also accepted that the self is eternal. And therefore, Dehapatat Anantaram Tat Phalam Bhungte. After the destructions of this gross body, the result of karmas will be remain there and Jivatma will enjoy, will experience that result. After the experiencing that result get exhausted. That result will end. But experiencer of that merits will remain forever as eternal. It means self is eternal and it is different from the bodies. Dehat vilakshanaha atma. Atma, self is different from the body. Okay. This thought we have seen yesterday. Then again question come, sir, you said that Atma remains forever. It is eternal and it is experiencer of the merit or punya after the destructions of the gross body. But my next point or next question is that after the destructions of the gross body, there is another body which is called subtle body. Subtle body did not destroy destroy along with gross body. Right. Subtle body emerged out from the gross body, and after some time that subtle body again merges into gross body. It means at the time of the death, subtle body comes out from the old age, that is gross body, and that subtle body again enter into new gross body. It means the gross body merges back into the five great elements, but subtle body remains. Then no need to accept that Atma is eternal to enjoy the result of action, because gross body is there. Sorry, subtle body is there. Subtle body can enjoy the result. What is necessary to accept that Atma? Then Vedanti answers, no. Subtle body cannot be the self. The component of subtle body is completely different from the self. How? They have given 6 important points. Very shortly, we'll indicate one by one. Okay, first is lingam. Lingam means symptom. Lingam means subtle. We have 3 bodies. The body which we have seen through your eyes, that is called gross body. And there is something, another, within this gross body is called subtle body, and we understand the existence of subtle body only by the inference. We cannot perceive subtle body through our senses. We can infer the existence of subtle body in our gross body. Okay. We are talking, we are listening, we are reading. It means behind the gross body, and because of that, we do some activities in our day-to-day life. It means there is something within the body because of which we do our one's own action, one's own duties. We say that I understand. It means we infer that there is some faculty within us which can comprehend something, and that is intellect. Sometimes we say that, oh, I am very restless. It means there is something within the body. Today, that entity does not remains calm and quiet today. Through the inference, we understand the mind. Through the inference, we understand the intellect. Through the inference, we understand the our memory. It means that is a linga, that is a chinna, that is a symptom.
Symbol.
That is the means. Symbol. Symbolically, we can understand. So, and that is called linga sharira. subtle body. It is very subtle. Why do you say it is subtle? Because it is incomprehensible through our senses. We cannot comprehend it by external instruments. Linga. Okay. That subtle body, how it is by nature? Aneka Sanyuktam. See the second important point. Aneka Sanyuktam. Aneka Sanyuktam. It means this subtle body sometimes exists in human body. This subtle body sometimes exists in God's body. Sometimes animal body. It enters sometimes human body, sometimes animal body, sometimes heavenly God body. It means it is associated with various species. Shankaracharya ji, we know that he was in body of the sannyasin, but by the yogic power, he comes out from the previous body and entered to another body. It means the subtle body is associated with many gross bodies. Subtle body can enter the animal body, God body, human body. So it is called Aneka Sanyuktam. And second meaning of the Aneka Sanyuktam means it is made up of 5 great elements. Third meaning, this subtle body is assembled with many various parts. 5 sense organs, 5 action organs, pancha pranas, mind and intellect. These 17. Are the 70 entities or parts combined together that is called subtle body. So, Aneka Sanyuktam, it is made up of various different parts together. So, many parts assembled together, that is called subtle body. So, Aneka Sanyuktam. Okay. Lingam Aneka Sanyuktam Chalam. It is movable. It moves one gross body to another gross body. When subtle body emerged from the previous old body, that is called death, and that subtle body merged into new gross body, that is called birth. It means it moves one body to another body. Chalam. This is the next point. Lingam Aneka Sanyuktam Chalam. Then Drishyam. Drishyam, it is perceivable. It is experienceable. It is observable. It means we can observe it, we can perceive it, we can know it, we can infer it. How? Oh, my intellect is very dull. Today I am very fresh. today I could not feel happy. I am not feeling well. I am not feeling well. My intellect is dull. Like this is my mobile. This is my watch. In the same way, we use the term my intellect, my mind, my senses. It shows that it is perceivable, it is experienceable, it is observable with inference. Not directly we can touch it and say that, no, this intellect is very dull. No, by inference we can understand. My intellect is very fresh. I am very fresh. In this way, we use the term drishyam. It means we perceive. We become witness of all the transactions of our 17 elements. Pancha Jnanindriyas, Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Pranas, Man and Buddhis. All these 17 elements are vikari. Vikari, there are various modification in subtle body. How? Now we'll say, I am feeling so thirsty. Drink water. I quench my thirst. Okay, good. No, now I'm feeling so hungry. Take food. Oh, I satiated my hunger. Good. It means sometimes you feel thirsty. Sometimes you feel hungry. Oh, I'm feeling so bad. Okay. Now I'm so happy. And evening, I am the happiest person in this world. Oh dear, you were crying and weeping at morning. In the afternoon, you said that you are not feeling well. And now you are saying that you are the happiest person in this world. Within the day, so many modification I saw within your body. Oh, Trambakeshwar. But after taking the dinner, I feel so laziness. I phone them. I'm not feeling well, so I will not come. They angry with me. You said that you will come there, and now you are saying that you are not coming. What are you? I said that this is my own problem. I feel that within I'm uncomfortable to come there. It means we can see the so many changes, so many modifications within the body because these are the vikaras. These are the changes within the body. Lingam cha aneka sanyuktam chalam drishyam vikari cha avyapakam. We saw that the self does not move one place to another because it is all pervasive. But this subtle body is limited. It is limited because it is chalam. And it is limited because it is perceivable. It is limited because it has a many modification and changes. And therefore it is perishable, asadrupam. It does not have an independent existence. subtle body also depend on something. If there is a vasana, if there is a desire, then subtle body can exist. If all the vasanas exhausted, all vasanas are get exhausted, and there is no, suppose there is no ignorance, then all the parts of the subtle body will get disintegrated and merge back again its origin. It means it depends on something. It does not have an independent existence. It does not have an independent existence. Asadrupam. It is unreal. It is not real. Shankaracharya has been giving the many reasons. And through that reasons, we come to the conclusion, how can subtle body be the self? So self is different from the subtle body. Self is different from the gross body. And therefore, evam deha dvayat anya. Therefore, this self is different from these subtle body and gross body. Evam deha dvayat anya. This self is different from these two bodies. And it is self of all being. It is Atma. Consciousness exists in me, the same consciousness exists in you. The same consciousness exists in them because it is the life of all beings. It is Atma. This body is called city, Pura, and one who dwells in this Puri, in this city, that's called Purusha. Puri sete iti Purushaha. One who dwells in the city of this body, therefore it is called Purusha. Purusha means not male or female. Purusha means that consciousness which dwells in the city of this Pura, and therefore it is called Purusha. Now, I am a Purusha. You are not Purusha. Not in this way. Purusha is common. Purusha means consciousness. We have to explain this terminology according to yesterday. No, he was discussing that we have to explain each and every terminology, and then he or she will understand and see he will solve his or her problems. He was talking with us, no? The Maharaj who came in ashram. The concept of Purusha. So the consciousness which is different from two bodies, which is self of all being, and it is dwells in the city of this body called Purusha. And it is a Ishvara. Ishvara, controller of all bodies. Consciousness exists in us, therefore we can walk, we can listen, we can speak, we can eat, we can digest. Means self which exists within us and controls us while remaining within. It dwells in our heart, and while remaining in heart, it controls everyone. So it is Ishvara, controller. It has a power to control all functions of our body. It is Ishvara. Sarvatma. It is the self of all being. It is substratum of all being. It is the life of all being. Okay. Sarvarupaha. Whatever we see in this world with names and forms are nothing but the manifestation of Supreme Consciousness. This is a fundamental principle of Vedanta. From the standpoint of supreme consciousness. From this point, whatever we see in this world, they are nothing, just manifestation of supreme consciousness. Sarvam khalu vidam Brahm. Consciousness itself appears in the form of name and form. Sarvarupashta. Oh, Sarvarupa, all forms have taken of your consciousness. It means all names and forms will change. It means your ultimate reality will change. No, no, Sarvatita. It transcends everything. It exists beyond everything. It means it exists in all beings as a Atma. It appears with name and form. At the same time, it transcends all name and form. That immutable, avyayah, sarvatitah, aham avyayah, imperishable. I am that imperishable self. Aham avyayah, aham sarvatmah, aham sarvarupah, aham atma, aham ishvarah, aham purushah, aham sarvarupah, aham sarvatitah, aham avyayah. This is my own introduction. My own introduction means not related to the body. Own introduction means or all our own nature is like that. We can't say he, him, or her. We are one. No, we cannot say are. We one. We one. Non-dual. One without second. And that is our true nature. So every day we have to say that aham dhyad dhyadvayat anyah aham atma aham purushah aham ishvarah aham sarvatmah aham sarvarupascha aham sarvatitah aham avyayah. We have to proclaim loudly. People will wonder what happens with him, what happens with her. Why he just announcing that I am avyaha, aham atmaha, aham ishvara. We have to say that this is our true nature. Therefore, I am talking in this way. And giving all these justifications, giving all these causes, Shankaracharya say that, oh my dear, how can be gross body, subtle body, the self? Self is different from two bodies. According to Jnana Kanda, according to the Karma Kanda, according to logic, according to experience, according to common sense, according to direct experience of you. What to talk more? Oh, sir, you are bombarding so many thoughts together simultaneously. Please give me space to think more and more. And again, I will come to ask about this reality. Okay, take your own time. I'm very sorry.